It's your night tonight.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Suns, a few slots below them.
And, you know, for the Lakers, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. You've got Nick Richards. Dunn is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Buchanan in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got John Collins. The Eraser is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Booker outside. Here's Buchanan. 6 on the shot clock. Booker outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Reeves the pass to the Eraser. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Phoenix with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the Suns miss again.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Shots good by Booker. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Buchanan. He had 25 points last game. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's the eraser. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Inside, here's Iguodala. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Swiped it away. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Buchanan misses. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 7 points.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Iguodala. Baseline J on the way. Buchanan misses. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Reeves. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker outside. Here's Richards. Dunn passes to Buchanan. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Over Middleton. Dunn shot's good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Middleton outside. Over Dunn. And another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Booker the pass to Richards. Here's Buchanan. He has yet to score. Good on the shot.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Drummond with a screen on done. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Suns trail by 9. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Buchanan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Beal's checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's the eraser. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 10 points for the eraser. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Lakers leading by 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Phoenix is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Buchanan. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the wing on the left. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Booker with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Buchanan, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's the eraser. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Collins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Andre Drummond. Royce O'Neal comes in for Collins. And James subbed in for the eraser. Some changes for the Lakers. Middleton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. The eraser subbed in for Austin Reeves. And so it's the Lakers with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Chris Middleton is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic. Then it's James. And it's the eraser in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against the Suns was outstanding. He finished with 64 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from the eraser. Yep, that one goes in there. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, when Beal's effective inside, he can change the tenor of the game for his team.
The eraser, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Iguodala. Schroeder outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Nice D from Doncic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Beal with a screen for Schroeder. Here's the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns trail by 21. Here's Beal. The rebound by the eraser. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Beal. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. They need this. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vanderbilt with the screen to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vanderbilt's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond comes in for Vanderbilt. And Collins subbed in for Chris Middleton. The Suns making a switch here. Highland finds Simmons. Back to Highland. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
And here is Simmons following the three from the eraser. Now Highland. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Highland's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Here's the eraser. Back to Doncic. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Simmons. This one for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Simmons left side. Pass to Booker. Over James. Booker, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That one good for two.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Here's the eraser. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. From the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Well, in attendance here tonight in Los Angeles, we've got rapper Sway Lee.
Yeah, Kevin, and of course Sway Lee big on hoops in general. He's big on streaming 2K and loves to play pickup ball.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Hands it from downtown. Buchanan's got 10 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The eraser's shot's good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Richards. Now Highland. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. The eraser's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Here's Highland. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the eraser. 25 points in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. He's got 6.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
Done outside. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. The eraser's shot's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Buchanan. He's got 10. Pass to Booker. Here's Highland. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now. Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Booker outside. Done outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Booker. They're running. Here's Highland. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the eraser. He's got 27. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. The eraser's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Doncic, and it's in there.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Well, Phoenix shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. To the paint, here's Richards, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The eraser passes to Doncic. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Highland deciding where to go with it. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's the eraser. From down in the low post, it goes. The eraser's got 32 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Flopping Freddy is asking Shaq, did you have any major beef with other players during your playing days?
That's a great question. It'd probably be quicker for Shaq to name the players he didn't have a beef with.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time to answer this question. We'll have to look it up.
You guys are being dramatic, but there may have been a couple of players.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Suns shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. On the court for the Suns, they've got Dunn. Booker out there with Nick Richards. And it's Iguodala in at the 4 slot. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the San Antonio Spurs.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Lakers, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Five to shoot. Here's Buchanan. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. From deep, Collins. Here's Drummond. Pass to the eraser. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The eraser's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Booker dishes to Dunn. Here's Buchanan. Here's the screen to the inside. Iguodaro. Pass to Buchanan. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
There's a screen by Collins. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from the eraser. The eraser's got 37.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket by Buchanan.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
The eraser passes to Collins. Here's the eraser. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for the eraser. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Inside, Richards. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Collins finds Reeves. Back to Collins. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Middleton left side. Back to Collins. And here's Reeves outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Reeves the pass to the eraser. Down low, Drummond dishes to Collins. Count that bucket. 8 points for John Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And here's Booker from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's the eraser. And he has 42. In the corner, Middleton with it. 5 on the clock. Here's the eraser. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
My goodness, that is power through contact. Andre Drummond showing you the kind of strength he plays with.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Reeves against Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Endorse one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Here's the eraser. Good on the triple. The eraser's got 45 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Booker against Reeves, looking to end his cold spell. Booker, no good.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And here's Collins from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Collins finds Drummond. Now here's Middleton. Reeves with the screen for Middleton to the middle. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Iguodaro. Stolen by Collins. Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. Middleton the pass to Reeves. Middleton with a screen for Reeves. Launches a three. Rebound by the Suns. Iguodaro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Drummond passes to the eraser. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Well, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Racers checked in for Shepard.
Always, coach. All right, get in there.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's the eraser. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
We've got Doncic. James is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's the eraser. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. The free throw off from Vanderbilt. The Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Schroeder. That shot misses. Excellent D there from the eraser. And here's James outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Highland with it. 6 on the shot clock. And nothing is falling for him right now. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The eraser, and he banks in the layup. The eraser's got 49 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Suns now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. The try by Simmons. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Beal. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 11 rebounds in the game. James, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the eraser. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Beal deciding where to go with it. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's the eraser. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Beal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one, no good. Good D by James. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-1 run right now.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. But on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Mason, he checked in for Los Angeles. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Lakers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. The eraser passes to Doncic. Goes back up. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Highland. Pass to Beal. Off with the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here is Simmons. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Los Angeles has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Pass to the eraser. Puts it up. Booker pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Doncic passes to the eraser. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Beal can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly he can.
Hits it again. Wow.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. Here's the eraser. Doncic outside. Pass to O'Neal from downtown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Highland. And the 3 off target. Lakers shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Simmons dishes to Booker to the inside. It's deflected. On the wing, Doncic. Over Booker. Again, the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic against Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Free throw good, Booker. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Mason. Diallo comes in for O'Neal. And Shepard subbed in for James. Inside. And he makes that one.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Pass to Richards. Done outside. Here's Booker. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Back to Doncic. From the corner, and there it is for him. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Booker outside. Pass to Iguodaro. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Shepard with the ball. Diallo sets a screen for Shepard. The shot by the eraser. No good. Done with it. Picked up by Shepard. Here's Iguodaro. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Offline with the baseline jumper. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Over to the wing. Pass to Iguodaro. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Buchanan. Off target from three-point range.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 64 points for the eraser.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the eraser.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Buchanan. Here's Iguodaro. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tries it from 19, and another basket for the Lakers.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To the paint. It's picked off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
basketball for another 30 years.
You let these guys light the beam, and you're going to stand there and watch it.